have known!
It wasn't us, sir!
Then what person was it?
Which person?
Which person? Do you mean it was a witch? Are you trying to tell me there's a witch in this school? Well, the next thing you'll be saying that the witch is Julia Jekyll. How dare you insult not only my intelligence, but the school's best pupil? As punishment for what you've said, you can clean out the toilets! Both of you!
Oh, but we didn't say anything! Where have you been? Watching the Blister Sisters get into trouble and perfecting this trick. I will now make this ball disappear, and in its place I will produce a bunch of flowers. Boring. No, it isn't. Watch. I will now make this ball disappear. I will say the magic words, abracadabra, and hey presto. Well, can you do any better? You bet I can. Go on then. Not with that. I've made an anti-gravity potion. What? It happened by accident. Watch. But that's brilliant! I know. If I only knew how I did it. Let me have a go. All right.
The Blister Sisters had the nerve to say that Julia Jekyll set the booby trap.
Julia Jekyll?
They said she's a witch, and she did it using her magic powers.
Magic powers?
Yes! The idea of Julia being a witch.
But I saw her just now, and she turned a ball into a bunch of flowers. Yes, maybe it's true.
Well, you'll have to investigate.
Me?
Yes.
We'll both go and investigate.
No.
Not too much. A sip's enough to lift you off the ground. It worked! I'm flying! No! Yes! I can fly!
Wow!
How do I get down? Oh dear. It's obviously unpredictable. Edward, you idiot! I'm going to be stuck up here. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll wear off soon.
Julia is a witch after all. Oh, Sharon, I have wronged you. You can stop cleaning the toilets immediately, and that goes for you too, Nicola.
What's going on?
Mr. Rocket made us clean the toilet.
That was when he thought you were telling fibs about Julia Jekyll being a witch.
But now we know. It's true.
We saw her just now, flying around in the science room.
In my science room? Right, that does it. You'll have to expel her, head horseradish. We can't have that sort of thing going on in school.
Expel her? Are you mad? She might do terrible things to us with power like that.
Yes, she could turn us into toads.
The cake Barbie than ever.
Things flying around. I'll have to see this for myself.
Ow! Sorry. Well, that stuff's no good. Yes, it is. It worked. But until you can work out how to control it properly, you better get rid of it. It's too dangerous to leave lying around. Yeah, you're right. There. Now look what you've done.
Right, what's going on? All these rumours about things flying around.
I wouldn't stand there if I were you, sir.
Oh, wouldn't you, swatty? Well, look at me when I'm talking to you. What are you looking at?
Mr. Blister, what happened? Julia Jekyll made a waste bin fly and it hit me on the head. Magic.
How do we deal with this? Who are we gonna call?
Witchbusters! Julia's parents!
No, who knows? They might be witches too.
Oh, golly, we'll get the jitters.
I've got them, thinking about what Julia might do to us.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Jitter, the Jekyll's next-door neighbours. They must have to deal with this all the time. Come on, let's get them in. So what we want to ask you is, how do you deal with it?
Deal with what?
Julia Jekyll being a witch.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Julia Jekyll,
Not a witch, definitely.
And Jason knows. Jason is a huge authority on witches.
How?
He's seen The Wizard of Oz 16 times.
And there are no girl witches. There's the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz.
There's the old witch in Hansel and Gretel.
Old women everywhere.
Everyone.
Old women.
Which is a very, very old women.
Very, very, very old women.
Very, very,
All
very,
right,
very...
there's no need to go on.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Jitter.
No problem.
No problem. If you need us,
Call
call
us
us pronto.
pronto.
Right, pronto. There are no such things as young girl witches. Julia is not a witch.
Oh, no. We'll soon see about that. Get me a toad. Well, books. At last. Now I can get my revenge for all the humiliation I have suffered at this school. Keep watch.
Oh, good morning.
And a lovely morning.
I'm not sure it is such a lovely morning for some people.
Oh, what do you mean?
I think something unfortunate has happened to our beloved head.
My Memphis? Memphis? No! Oh! It's a calamity.
Oh, I thought it was a toad.
My Memphis has been turned to do something horrible.
So Julia Jekyll is a witch after all. Who will be a toad next?
You don't mean me?
If I were you, I'd hurry off and hide somewhere before Julia finds you, somewhere very far away from this school.
I will. Farewell, my Memphis, for the moment. I will not leave you for long. I will return with help.
Ah, Herr Hopper, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
A few moments ago, I saw your mother go into your office.
And?
And the only sound I've heard since then from your office is a peculiar sort of croaking.
You mean my Mumsy's got a sore throat? Oh, Mumsy? Mr. Jitter? Oh, Mumsy, don't go near the edge. Mr. Rocket turned into a toad?
Aunt Julia.
And now, there's a very real threat she may turn me into something horrid and wrinkly.
Ah! Oh, it's all right. We'll get you changed back.
I haven't been changed yet. I'm talking about being turned into a toad.
Oh.
I can't believe our Julia could do such a thing.
No. We better get down to school and sort this out. Well, come on then, if you're coming.
Hello. This is all very bewildering.
It goes against everything in The Wizard of Oz.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Peter.
Which?
Pardon?
Which room is Mr. Rocket in?
He's in his office.
Good. I'm sure Mr. Rocket's wrong. I mean, turning Mrs. Rocket into a toad. Really?
Meet Mumsy. The Jitters will be here soon. Mr. Jitter's an expert on witches. He'll know what to do. Ribbit.
Whatever's going on, I'm sure the blisters are involved somehow. In which case it means trouble. I intend to find out. Well, I'll leave you to it, Hetty Wainthorpe. I've got to do some work on my science experiment.
Whatever's gone wrong, dear, we can deal with it. Do you hear us, Mrs. Rocket?
Yes?
He spoke to me. Say something else.
Something else?
He can't. He's been turned into a toad.
Bubsy!
You mean you're not a toad after all?
Nor are you!
Then who is the toad? Well, if Mrs. Rocket's not the toad and Mr. Rocket's not the toad, who's been turned into a toad?
Let me think. The only one I haven't seen today is Harriet Hyde.
Harriet Hyde? Then, so, the toad is Harriet Hyde!
How's our chance? What chance?
With the Rockies telling everyone they've both been turned into toads, everyone's going to think they've gone balmy. What horrible people you blister sisters are! That poor toad! Think of its feelings and the distress you've caused poor Mr. and Mrs. Rocket. Have you no shame? No feelings? You know what you ought to do. You ought to go along to the office and apologise, and then return that toad to where you found it. Is that what you think? It is. Anything else?
But now's our chance to free ourselves from fear.
No, this is not just a toad. This is Harriet Hyde, Julia's friend. Big, tall, and hairy. But Julia's friend, we cannot let you do this to someone who's defenseless.
Say that again, Myra.
Stupid Jerry.
Is the toad all right?
That toad looks fine to me. More from Julia Jekyll and Harriet Hyde next Thursday.
And stay with us, because the mask is coming up, and hey, pop pickers, we meet north and south.